Hi, I'm Decorator Omega, and welcome to the cold case of Noella Bejerot. I think that's how you say that. Anyway, so yeah, daughter of French immigrants missing. Last seen, mother dropped her off at school. Teacher recorded her as present for the day. Identifying features: missing front tooth, stuffed minotaur, curly hair. Commonly visited areas: playground at school, playground near home. So a child is missing. Let's go find it. Actually, this is a demo. This is a demo. A gorgeous young lady stood on the steps of a once loving home. Her beautiful heart beat in protest of how her father had just thrown her out into a cruel, unforgiving world. Normally, any other young lady would totally freak, but not this angelic creature. No, she stood calm and composed. She looked out to the world ready to defy all odds and become independent at the tender young age of 20 summers. I don't think tender is an appropriate adjective there. Oh, who am I kidding? I dropped out of high school and now my dad's kicking me out of the house. And to be honest, I'm probably only like a 9 out of 10. Okay, 7 out of 10, but at least my life will get way better after this. I hope. Bangs and Dad! Please, I don't know why I tried to read that out loud, but Dad! Please let me back in. I'll get a job and pay for rent. I'll cook and clean and do all the chores too from now on. He's really serious about kicking me out, isn't he? Okay, so is italics in your head? Ah! The sun's going down. Okay, well maybe if I find a place to stay for the night, Dad'll change his mind in the morning. Alright. Ooh, things! Things! Oh, a history thing, and save thing. Yes, I did that last time, because I fucked up the recording. Somehow. Oh, and then the time before that, I tried to click back into the window, because I hadn't noticed I could actually change it to full screen. I tried to click out of my recording software into the window, and hit the quit button, so I killed the game. Okay. Sorry, where am I going? Ugh, this is the way to school. Well, I'd rather not go down this road. Oh, good. Ah, this is my neighbor's house. They have a 12-year-old kid and twin babies. I'm sure they have their hands full. Maybe there's somewhere else I can spend the night. That's alright, I'm gonna keep going every direction until you Oh, the neighborhood playground. Being here always makes me feel at peace. I still remember when I slid down that slide and landed head first into a pile of dirt like it was yesterday. Probably because it was yesterday. Anyway, I better get back to finding a place to stay. Okay, fine. That way. This is the way to the bus station. A long drive always makes me feel better when I'm having a bad day. Get on the bus or keep looking around. I wanna... Oh, wait, no, I can't go any other direction. So get on the bus. Get on the bus. No fare, no share. Share? What? You think of a better rhyme? I'm sorry. Looks like I'll have to find some money if I want to ride. Throughout the game, Grace will need to find objects in order to progress through the story. Items Grace thinks are important will light up when you hover over them with your mouse. Okay, like that. It's a cup. Ah, coffee. It's empty, though. Guess what? Whoever drank it was in such a rush that they couldn't walk 2 steps to the trash can. Ooh, my favorite gummy bears. Oh, it's empty. Wait, wasn't I supposed to be looking for money? You were totally supposed to be looking for money. There's something. Yummy snacks. Oh, there's some coins under here. Aha! 52 cents. I have money. Maybe now I can ride the bus. It's gonna be like $9. Because why not? What? The money. I've got the money. 52 cents. A bus ride is $1.50, lady. Okay. But... Oh, geez, lady, if you're gonna cry about it, just get on. Really? Oh, come on, before I change my mind. Thank you, sir. Please do not cry at the bus driver. Yeah, actually, it does look like you have a permanent... No, that's a Band-Aid. I thought it was like a... Is that a Band-Aid? I thought you had like a permanent tear stain on your face. Grace gets off the bus. Grace's stomach rumbles and her eyes become hollow. Dad kicked me out before I had dinner. It's probably be a good idea to find a snack. An ATM! Grace walks into the convenience store. It's not like I'm going to hurt anybody from stealing a few snacks. Snacks that the owners sell to afford their house, clothes, and food. I'm just going to get one snack, okay? Walk by the cash register, walk by the snack. Oh, you're not actually gonna steal this, are you? You're gonna get, like, eaten by someone. I don't know. Walk by the cash register, sure. Talk to the lady at the register. Hey, how's it going? Fantastic, thanks for asking. Minimum wage worker. Oh, good. Look at my super expensive ring my boyfriend bought me. Oh yeah, that's shiny, alright. I know, right? So you wouldn't happen to know if, say, a bag of chips went missing. The store wouldn't, like, completely close down or anything, right? Beats me. Ooh, text message from Josh. Oh, he wants to see me, but I have to, like, work. Sorry, babe, I'm working today, and I'm the only one here. It sucks. The girl goes back to stare at her ring. Well, she's not very helpful. If only I could know for sure that business was going well for them. 20, 40, 60, 80. That's a lot of $20 bills. Okay, if I take one stack, it shouldn't hurt them too bad. Hey, I know you wanted to get a closer look at my ring, but you can't be back here. Oh, sorry. She's not very bright. Alright. No way. Is that a bag of super amazing jumbo sweet tooth gummy bears? That's a long title. That doesn't roll well off the tongue. Those are my favorite. Sneak the gummy bears. This looks delicious. Look, if I could just sneak this into my pocket. Hands where I can see them. I didn't do it. Put the money in the bag. I didn't take any money. Ah, this is great. You better not call the cops or I'll come back and kill you here. The store just got robbed, Grace. Over there, not over here. Everyone on the floor with your hands behind your back. Ah, crap. Looks like we missed him. Who should we bring in for questioning, ma'am? Delilah. You have a name. We'll need to bring in everyone for their witness accounts. I apologize for the inconvenience. I suppose you all came here for convenience because this is a convenience store. But having to get questioned is inconvenient, right? Isn't that funny? The customers all join together in one collective groan. Say, I thought it was funny. The police escort the customers out of the store. Well, I got arrested. That was fast. I look thrilled to be here. I did it. I stole a super amazing jumbo sweet tooth gummy bear bag. Look at her eyes! Please don't lock me up forever. Delilah munches on the super amazing jumbo sweet tooth gummy bears. Munch, chew, munch. Oh, these are good. What's your name, dear? Grace Sinclair, ma'am. I'm Detective Araceli, but call me Delilah, seeing as how close in age we look. Delilah stares intensely at Grace. Sure thing, Delilah. Alright, I like this girl. Hey, since I like you so much, I'll even pay for your gummy bears. That you're eating. But you have to tell me what you saw. How's that, hon? And I won't go to jail? Not if you cooperate. I'll tell you everything. Oh, man. Cooperation is easily bought. Now, what do you remember from the robbery? Well, I got off the bus and went into the convenience store. I asked the cashier how everything was going, but she wouldn't shut up about her boyfriend and some fancy pants ring he got her. Right, and then I went behind the counter to look at the cash register and make sure business was doing well. Because if the business is doing well, they wouldn't miss one little bag of gummy bears, right? Yes, dear, this is great and all, but could you skip to the robbery part? Oh, well, I went to the aisle with the gummy bears and stuck them under my hoodie. That's when I got caught. Right, and the robber? Do you remember anything about the robber? I'm not the robber? Looks like we're no closer to finding the culprit. Wait, yes, do you remember anything? No, but there's always a solution. Well, thanks for your positive attitude and cooperation. I'll make sure you won't receive any punishment for the gummy bears. Thanks. Kinda makes me feel worse that I don't know how to help you out, though. It's alright, the cashier probably saw more of the robber anyway. Except she's refusing to talk for some reason. Huh, that's odd. Yeah, she's probably just scared or something. Or it was her boyfriend. She was the only one behind the counter. That's gotta be scary being all alone like that. That's right. She was the only one who was working tonight. Is that important? It could be. If the robber had known she was the only one working, it would be a good time to rob the place. Yeah, it was probably her boyfriend. Easier to keep an eye on one person to make sure they don't press the panic button. Yeah, but only a few people would know she was only working that day. But that helps us narrow down our suspects. The only ones who know that she was working alone tonight would be her boss, her other employers, and her boyfriend. There must have been someone working on the inside the store that let the robber know when to come in. Who was the robber's inside accomplice? Grace! It wasn't me. The robber's inside accomplice would have to have been the cashier, probably. The cashier herself. She was the only one there. I think it was the cashier. So the cashier, what did the cashier do that proved she was working with the robber? That text was cut. The cashier sent that text with her schedule. Yeah, that text had to have let the robber know he would come into the store with no one else around to stop him. But what is the robber's motive? To afford expensive jewelry. Yeah, like the ring he gave her. Of course, the robber could use the money to buy expensive jewelry. That means the robber is the boyfriend. Of course it was the boyfriend. Oh, that makes sense. So the boyfriend could continue to buy her expensive jewelry. He just robbed her store to do it? That would explain why she's not talking, but I guess, well, we already decided she's not very bright, didn't we? Alright, well, we really pieced that together. There's always a solution, but seriously, that was incredible. To think you didn't even see the crime, you just solved the case by putting a few clues together. To be fair, the amount of possibilities is extremely limited when I'm given options and I can think clearly. This was not like something extremely complicated. Well, I think you did most of the solving, to be honest. You stole my gummy bears. I'll end you. Maybe you're right, but bouncing ideas off of each other lead us to the solution. Led us to the solution. I could really use a partner like you. How would you like a job here? Wait, what? You're over the age of 18, correct? Yes, I'm 20. Yes, ma'am, but this is really sudden. Oh, I'm sorry. People always tell me I'm a little intense. This is way too out of the blue, but I could really use a job. Dad'll probably change his mind about kicking me out tomorrow, but that doesn't mean my high school will take me back. I need a job even if it's temporary. Is everything alright, dear? You look upset. Oh no, I was just thinking. I want the job. Really? That's great. I'll just run it by my boss and see if we can get you an interview. How early can you be here tomorrow? Oh, let's see. Is there a problem? Well, it's just... I just moved into town and I'm not sure where the cheapest hotels are. Yeah, that's it. Oh, is that all? Just stay at my place. Really? Thank you so much. Don't mention it. Okay, I'm moving in with someone I met yesterday and who brought me in for interrogation and stole my gummy bears. Stole my stolen gummy bears, to be fair, but still stole my stolen gummy bears. Doesn't really change a lot, does it? Oh, Chris and Delilah enter a small, cozy apartment. Oh, that's neat and stuff. I hope you don't mind sleeping on the couch. I can't fall asleep very well if I'm not in my own bed. It's alright, I've lived on the couch. I can live on the couch. I can live on the floor if I have to. Not really sure why that is. Oh no, I don't mind at all. As long as I read something, I can fall asleep in a heartbeat. That's probably why I kept failing all those tests in school. Feel free to read any of my books on the bookshelf over there, then. I'll wake you up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m., better go to sleep early. Oh, this is so exciting. We'll be like two young hip girls taking down delinquents all over town, home fry. Please never talk ever again. Yep, that'll be us. Oh god, we're not done with you, are you? You're gonna be an important character when this game becomes a full version. Of course you are, that's alright. That'll be us, home fry. Maybe she'll stop talking like that, though. Good night, night, home frizzle. She's kind, not the word, well, she is kind, but not the word I would have used. I could try to call Dad now or just go to bed. Read a book, call Dad. Well, read a book will directly lead me to sleep. Call Dad, fuck it, why not? Grace picks up an old rotary phone. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice messaging system. Please leave a message after the tone. Hey Dad, it's me. Just wanted to call to let you know I'm doing fine. I know I probably had a stressful day at work and the news of me flunking out of school probably didn't help, but don't worry, it's not the end of the world. I actually got a job interview to go to tomorrow. See, things are going just fine. Was she crying for a second there? Her frame there. Oh, and I'm calling you from Delilah Aracelli's house. She's the lady who offered me the job and she's letting me crash at her place tonight. Isn't that great? Yeah, she's definitely crying. I know it's hard to stay optimistic, but I know you can do it. I believe in you, I love you, and your message has exceeded the time limit. If you would like to continue your message, please dial 1. If you would like to re-record your message, read a book and go to sleep. Grace picks up a book from Delilah's modest library. Let's see what the kids are saying these days. Oh my god, that would explain a lot. This looks interesting. Grace flips through the first few pages. Yeah, I think I'm ready to hit the fluff box, dog. Oh dear. It's contagious. Go to sleep. She has a book on that. Hello, Delilah walks into the police station with Grace following a considerable distance after her. Ah, it's so great to be awake in the fresh morning air. Don't you think so too, Grace? Yeah, same. Okay, yeah, yes, yep, yeah. Okay, wait right here, I'll go and get our head detective. Yeah, great. Let me just sit down real quick. I'll just rest my... Look, Delilah, you know I'm always glad how enthusiastic you are about your new position as detective, but this is your third prodigy child this month. She's different, she solved my case without even questioning a witness. That's alright, I have the she was at the crime scene. How do you know she wasn't just ratting out her accomplice? She wasn't just ratting out an accomplice. Listen to your elders for once. Not that I'm much older than you. Okay. But if she ends up being another girl who guessed how many candies there were in a jar, or someone who just happened to be really great at crossword puzzles, I won't interview your prodigy kids anymore. Yes, I promise you won't be disappointed. And so anyone who guessed 268 candies when there are 300 is an extremely talented person. I'm sure. Is that the last child prodigy? Delilah and Lem walk over to Grace. She could sleep standing up. I'm impressed. Hey, Grace! I did it! Did you fall asleep while standing? Yes. Oh, hi, Delilah. No. Lem walks away. Wait! You promised. I'm sorry, Delilah, but how you can expect me to interview Rainbow Head over there when she hasn't even had nap time? I made sure she was over 18 this time, Delilah. I really do believe in her. Alright, I've got an important case waiting. We're going to skip the interview and go straight to testing her skills. What? I can ask her to wait till tomorrow? You seem so enthusiastic. Why are you backing out now? When I first got my detective job, I was assisted by my superior and I learned the ropes. I wasn't just thrown in first thring. Thring? Plus, the department usually gives you the hardest cases to crack. Exactly. It'll be the perfect test. You just enjoy watching people suffer, don't you? Nothing's wrong with a little teasing. I thought you'd be happy. I'm not sure about this now. Let's go get your girl. Lem and Delilah walk back over to Grace. I'm sorry about that, darling. Shakes Grace's hand. I'm Lem Yasui, head of Burns Detective Agency. How would you like to assist me at today's crime scene? You mean I got the job? No, not yet. But if you help me solve today's little mystery, I'll hire you right away. How's that sound? Oh, like an evaluation. Exactly. Delilah shifts uncomfortably. I'm so in. It's just a simple case, right? Of course. Perfect. I'll have a job in no time, and then Dad will let me move back in. Probably. Let me just abuse the save system. Oh, hang on. Let's do this properly. Grace, Delilah, and Lem enter the crime scene. I'm sure that... Ooh, arcade! This is your classic homicide case. The casino security guard, Sanjay Green... called in at 20:45 to report the murder. The one who was killed was the owner of the casino, Jonah Mort. Of course, the killer deleted the video footage of anyone coming and going from the surveillance room at the time of the murder. You can ask Delilah for more specifics on the suspect testimonies. Feel free to investigate the crime scene, and when you feel ready to solve the case, come talk to me. You can find the evidence by moving your mouse around the crime scene. Items Grace thinks are important will light up. Click on them to reveal clues. All the evidence you find will be kept in your case files in the top left corner of the screen. Neato. Alright, what do you want? Would you like to review the suspect's statements? Yeah, sure. Alright, let's go. Sanjay, Maxine, who? Herbert, Jonah. What? Oh yeah, because he's dead. Right. You look drunk, or high, or all of the above. You're the security guard. Sanjay Green, 6'5", 180 pounds, age 26, employed at the Maroon Rose Casino for 3 years as a personal security guard. Would you like to review his statement? Sure, why not? In your own words, please describe what happened the night of the murder. I was in the surveillance room when Maxine needed help to bring in the Wednesday shrimp delivery. I asked Mr. Mort if it was alright to help her, and he said that it was fine. After I helped Maxine put the case of shrimp in the kitchen, I went back to my post. When I walked down the room, there was blood everywhere. Mr. Mort was lying face down on the floor. I realized he was hurt, so I called the cops immediately. The 911 operator told me how to check his vital signs. When I couldn't find any, I realized he was dead. And why didn't you report the dead body to anyone else out at the casino until the police arrived? Huh? Oh, I just thought that if the information got out to the patrons, it might cause a panic. Thank you, that will be all. Who are you? Oh, server. Maxine Douglas, 5'1", 113 pounds, age 27, employed at the Maroon Rose Casino for 6 years as a server. Would you like to review her statement? Sure, I haven't heard her statement, so it wouldn't be review. It's review for you. Why am I in your head? In your own words, please describe what happened the night of the murder. Well, it was Wednesday, and that's the day we get our regular shrimp delivery for the cocktails we serve. I'm not really strong enough to carry it by myself, so I naturally asked Sanjay. He's so big and strong, you know? Oh, okay. But anyway, I went into the surveillance room to ask for his help. Sanjay is so respectful and conscientious of our boss's needs, so he asked for permission first before he helped me. Mr. Mort said it was fine, so I finally got some alone time with Sanjay. But yeah, we got the shrimp at the kitchen counter. He wished me good luck, and then we went back to work. Was there anyone who might have held a grudge against your boss, Jonah Mort? No one likes the boss, but not enough to kill him. Hey, you're not thinking Sanjay did it, are you? Sanjay's big and strong, but he never hurt anyone. I'm sorry, we're not allowed to disclose that information. Thank you for your time, Miss Douglas. That's all the questions we have for you at this time. Yep, get out. Who are you? Herbert's son, 5'10", 176 pounds, age 32, regular customer at the Maroon Rose Casino. Newly employed at Stonework Construction Services, previously worked at Sun Brothers Contractors. Regular customer. So he was there. Would you like to review his statement? Sure, why not? You look so thrilled to be here. In your own words, please describe what happened the night of the murder. I came in like I always do Wednesday nights to play them slots. I did happen to see a security guard and a short gal go get their regular shrimp delivery while I was playing my game. Around half an hour later, I end up winning $600. Sure enough, then police show up. Ain't sure why until that same security guard who was with that there waitress gal announced the murder to the patrons. Oh lordy, I just about died with shock. Felt my heart stop for a second. And did you know any of the employees at the Maroon Rose Casino? Might recall a few folk, but it ain't like we can. That's all the information we need for now. The police department will contact you again if we have any follow-up questions. Do you have any further comments? Don't reckon I do. Jonah Mort, 5'6", 162 pounds, age 28, inherited the Maroon Rose Casino from his late father. Alright. Let me out of here. That exit room thing's... What do you want? Are you ready to solve the case? No, go away. Come talk to me when you're ready. Alright. This is where Herbert's son won $600 on the night of the murder. There's some odd residue on this. I wonder if that could be an important clue. So, this is not... yeah. Odd residue on the buttons. Noted. Serial bank robber strikes again. Big money bucks bank vault destroyed by drill. This paper's from 2 nights ago. I wonder if this could be tied to the murder somehow. Maybe? It's not up here. Yeah, newspaper. Alright, let's keep hunting down everything. Boom. Oh, slot games are so boring. I'd rather curl up with a good visual novel. Emphasis on good. Is that it? Is that everything? It can't be everything. I don't buy it. I don't buy that that's everything. I'm not seeing anything else. So, I'm not sure about if any of the employees did it, because Maxine and Sanjay were with each other, reportedly. Maxine has a crush on Sanjay, it's pretty obvious. But I don't know if she would actually bother, like, I don't know, lying to get him out of trouble. A matching alibi. I don't think so. Actually, because the customer confirmed that they get their regular shrimp delivery, so that's not bullshit. That has to be true. There's 3 people saying it. Ooh, a chair. This chair looks suspicious! A very, very suspicious chair. Okay. A newspaper about yesterday's news today. Serial bank robber strikes again. Like, seriously, what's up with this? The banker was like, I had money and now I don't. Police investigate, then now I don't lead. We'll update story when he do. Very story, much read. Garbage newspaper. Alright, so someone busted into a bank, but would they kill the person who owned a casino? Newspaper, we already read the newspaper. Slot machine, we already did a slot machine. Odd residue on the buttons. Chair. We already did the chair. Slot game. Newspaper, slot machine, slot game. Totally lame, just an ordinary slot game. Well then why is it there? Is it there so I'd notice it? There has to be more to this. Or I'm silly. I'm probably silly. I'm not seeing anything get ballistically lit up when I mouse over it. Ooh, you're right, that. Oh, this must be the security footage room. It's called the CCTV room, same thing. The security footage room. Oh, dear God. There's blood, of course there's blood. It's a murder. Everything okay? Yep, yeah. You afraid of blood? Everything's really, really awesome, just there's a lot of blood. Is that a problem? Not at all. Grace is an individual with a vasovagal syncope? In other words, she faints at the sight of blood. Oh, okay. And the upper corner is a meter that shows you to see how close Grace is to passing out. If you think this meter if you let this meter fill up all the way, Grace will faint and lose her job. If a certain clue is covered in blood, Grace has the option to either look at it or not. Due to word condition, you'll have to decide which clues are worth looking at and which are not. Choose wisely. Alright, so the position I don't think matters. That monitor is, like, off. That's the murder weapon, clearly. There's the missing child report in the corner. So something in here has to... Let me just abuse the save system, in case I screw this up legendarily. Alright, so... What's on here? This is a bloody item. Are you sure you want to look at it? Yes, I am, actually. Looks like my cameras really didn't capture the murder. But there's so much time left that the security guard... After the security guard left the room. I wonder why he didn't just completely erase himself from the footage. Sorry, what was that? Footage of Sanjay Green leaving the security room with Maxine Douglas. It cuts out a long period of time and then shows Sanjay Green going back to the surveillance room. Yeah, and that's when he discovered the murder. That monitor looks off, so we're not gonna worry about that one. Hang on, so... I don't think the position has anything to do with it. There has to be a way to do this with... That's the murder weapon. This is a bloody item. Are you sure you want to look at it? Yes. Ew. It's a baton covered in blood. Gag. Was this the murder weapon? It looks kind of old. A security baton. Wouldn't he have kept that on him? Wouldn't Sanjay have kept that on him? If that's his. Actually, considering there's not a ton of clues, like, at all. Like, oh, there's, hang on, what's that? It's just like a patch of blood. This is a bloody item. Are you sure you want to look at it? No, because I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's actually trying to tell me. That looks like a corner of the desk. Alright, so he was probably standing and then got bludgeoned. That is a lot of blood for a concussive injury. Did they, like, smash his head into the desk? For a blunt force injury? Because to get here, I don't know, I've never hit someone in the head with a police baton really hard enough to kill them, but does it splash like that? This is a bloody item. You sure want to look at it? Sure, why not? There's so much blood on the computer. Way more if Villain got smacked by baton. Right! I do not think this man... Hang on, there was residue on the other thing. I wonder if that was gunpowder residue. No, they would have found the bullet hole, wouldn't they? Okay. Let's take a look at this. This is a bloody item. Are you sure you want to look at it? Sure. This is where the dead body was. There's a pool of blood near the head. Was that the only injury? Probably not. Something else happened to him besides getting hit by a baton. On the upside, because of this, I can look at all of this. Actually, I don't think it matters. If I do this last one... Give me a second. This is a bloody item. Are you sure you want to look at it? Yes. Ugh, I don't feel so good. Oh, sorry. Grace fainted. Game over. Sorry about that! I thought I'd get the 5th one and then not the 5th one. Sorry. Yes, okay, right. So, I wonder if I could have solved it with what I just had. See, now I'm curious. I have to know what this is. This is a bloody item. Are you sure you want to look at it? Yeah, sure. There's a lot of blood on the corner of the desk. Could the victim have hit his head here? Yeah, that's probably what happened. What's this, then? I have to know what this is. It's odd that there's a smear in this pool of blood. Bleh. Yeah, it's a little bit odd, isn't it? Alright, so he hit his head here, so there's a smear there, don't really know what that means, but this... No, that's the murder weapon. That's definitely the murder weapon. This points out that there's so much blood on the computer. Way more if he got smacked. And this can't have been the only injury. I might have needed... Oh, I don't know which one of these isn't important. Let's just take a look, guys. Are you ready to solve the case? Yeah. What's your deduction? The employee, Maxine Douglas. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a failure. Security guard Sunday Green did it. I mean, it would make a little bit more sense. He did have an alibi, but there was also a regular one, and they have the alibi of each other. But why was it a police baton? They have an alibi with each other. But it was a police baton. Did he have it on him? Did he leave it in here? If I just say I don't know, what happens? I have to know. Look, sorry, I usually not cut out for this job. Lem, stop teasing the girl and let her take the evidence to forensics. Forensics? They'll analyze what you found and help you put the puzzle pieces together. Oh, that's convenient. Don't worry, Lem. Any other detective for that matter couldn't solve a case without the evidence being analyzed first. You were trying to trick me. Huh? I was just having some fun, that's all. Lem's kind of mean. I feel kind of bad now. Alright, let's head back. Nah, Lem's not mean. Okay, so I'm supposed to admit that I have no fucking idea. There was nothing conclusive there. Just pop my wrist. Grace walks into the forensics lab. I really like this. Jesus Christ! In my ear! Thank you. Okay, a loud crash is heard. Ah, not again. There's a kid in here. You alright? Are you hurt? Delilah, there's a kid in here! No, I'm not. I'm pregnant. And he's pregnant. Wait. What? Oh no, I mean to say I'm not a kid. My wife's pregnant with our 3rd child. Oh, I thought telling you that I had an adorable family will let you know that I was an adult. But things kind of came out wrong. You're my favorite already, but you look so young! I'm 36, older than Detective Yasui here. Good to see you again, George. Delilah's older than me, though. What was that? I mean, okay, I'm not even older than Delilah. Ha ha ha! Yeah, that's right. Detective Yasui, which case are you working on today? So, he's 36, Yasui is older than 36, Lem is something, I'm 20, doesn't matter. Actually, I'm letting Miss Sinclair here working on the case today. Oh, here, work on the case today, not English. This girl? Did Delilah bring her in? Yes. Ah, I see. Miss Sinclair, was it? Please call me Grace. Miss Grace, then. So what brings you here? I brought some important evidence from case 8101. 81010423. Right. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh my dear lord! Yeah, give me the blood on that computer. The way the blood is splattered shows the victim struggled. It also shows that the blood splatter trajectory came from injury inflicted below the splatter and not above. Inflicted below the splatter, not above. So, up. Does that mean he was, like, hitting the bottom of the head? Do not match those of any cylindrical, such as a baseball bats or batons. Okay, so it's definitely not that. Pool of blood. The pool of blood is a strange smear on the side of it. Unless something had been purposely dipped in the blood. The baton was purposely dipped in the blood. Okay, so he was murdered, and then the police baton was used as a false murder weapon. Okay, sweet. Blood on the computer. Oh wait, we just did that one. I didn't do this one. Not to gross you out anything, Mr. H, but there are remnants of skin on the desk. I believe the victim most likely hit his head here. Yeah, I figured that. Dead body. When I analyzed the body, I noticed there were traces of soil beneath it. I found that the biochemical oxygen demand levels in the soil are higher than usual, and this is usually seen at construction sites due to drilling fluid. How odd. It was the customer. Well, they both have an alibi anyway, so it was the customer regardless, but the residue on the stuff could have been from the drill or from the place he worked in, but the customer worked in the, he was construction, wasn't he? I remember him being construction. Slot game, there are some regular slot machine games. Surprisingly, it's not rigged or anything. Why did you have me analyze this, Miss Grace? There's nothing about this chair that has to do with the case. Sorry. Aww. Yes, I've read about this case. Seems the robber drills into vaults to rob local banks. It's a drill! This isn't his first hit. I've also found Mr. Jonah Mort, the victim's fingerprints on it. He must have been reading about the story before the murder. There are also a lot of pen marks on this newspaper. Also, Mr. Fort was trying to figure out who the serial robber was. Yeah, that was why he was killed, more than likely. Slot machine. Seeing that there are Mr. Herbert's son's fingerprints on this slot machine. The residue found in the button is drilling fluid. How strange. Yeah, I got this. Oh, you're ready to solve the case? Yeah. So I think the first thing I should figure out is how the victim died. So let's think about the evidence I collected. The baton seems to have just been dipped in the blood, but wasn't actually used to hit Jonah Mort. Jonah Mort definitely hit his head on the desk. Perhaps this was the fatal blow. The murder weapon was not present at the crime scene. No, I think the murder weapon is still at the crime scene. Oh, so I think the first thing I should figure out... Oh, okay, fine. So it's the side of the desk, not the baton. Yes, it has to be it. The murder weapon was the desk. Who was the one who shoved Jonah Morton to the desk, though? What have I learned from the evidence I collected? The seven who shoved Jonah Morton to the desk was Herbert's son. Yeah, I think Herbert's son killed Jonah Morton by shoving his head into the desk. Interesting deduction. Why do you think Herbert's son is the murderer? I'm not sure. This is a pretty tough nut. We don't say that. I'm saying it. Miss Sinclair, why do you think Herbert's son is the murderer? Well, because I think about some of the clues I found. Drilling fluid, commonly found at construction sites, was found at the crime scene. There's a serial robber who drills into banks. There was drilling fluid on Herbert's slot machine. Herbert's son is also a regular customer at the casino, a gambling addict, as the serial robber from the newspaper. Serial robber? Are you sure that's your final answer? Yes. Well, was she correct? I can't believe it. Your reasoning's a little shaky, but that's the same conclusion I got to. Evidence points to Herbert's son being the famous serial robber. He's a very well-known customer at the casino. When robbers cash in their stolen money under the guise of gambling winnings at a bank, they're able to keep their stolen money without raising government suspicion. They're also known as money laundering. Yeah, okay. My theory is Jonah Mort figured this out and confronted Herbert's son about this. So he was killed. Herbert's son couldn't let Jonah Mort tell anyone about this, so he killed him. I'm really surprised you were able to figure out Herbert's son was also the serial robber. Good job, you haven't technically solved the case, but neither have I. We still need to question the suspects to confirm our suspicions. However, I only wanted to test your deduction skills, and you passed. Your test is over. I'll take care of the case from here. Feel free to go home now. I'll be expecting you to be back at the station early tomorrow. Really, thank you so much. Not so fast, Lamb. Yes, you have to say it. Fine. Delilah pulls out a recording device. You keep that on you. Go on, clears throat. You were right. Say my name, punk. You, Delilah Araceli, were right, and I, Lem Yasui, was wrong. That'll do. Alright, well, you guys have a bet. Well, I've got some witnesses to question, so I'll see you two tomorrow. Lem leaves. I better go check on yesterday's files, too. Nice job out there, girlie. Thanks, Delilah. Wow, I can't believe... Do you have a permanent blush, or are you just exhausted? Wow, I can't believe it. Did I solve the case? Me neither. I've never done anything like that before. To be honest, when I thought I'd just smash puzzle pieces and force them together, I never thought... Oh, no, I meant my son's toes. Look how tiny they are. How can they be so small? Oh, you're so right. So cute. Delilah returns. Hey, Gracie girl, could you talk to you in private for a second? Sure thing. What do you want? It's so great that you figured out the case. I'm really proud of you. Really, really proud. What's wrong? It's about the robbery from yesterday. Yes? Turns out you didn't guess the culprit. Yeah, it was just a random robber. I couldn't help but think you only got this case solved out of pure luck. Damn it. I'm so sorry, hon. I don't think this job is for you. You're probably right, but can I tell you something? Yes, of course. I really, really need this job. You see, I'm a high school dropout. My grades never have been good, but I've always struggled to find anything I'm really passionate about. Today I might actually have contributed to society by finding a criminal. I finally have done something good in my life. Something finally felt like I had control over. So, it wasn't him? It wasn't the boyfriend? I wonder if there was a correct one. I wonder... The other one was the bus driver, wasn't it? It was the bus driver? Something I finally felt like I had control over. This may be my only chance at getting a good job. This may be my only chance at making a difference in the world. Say no more. I had no idea. Of course you can keep your job, but instead of a full-on detective, I'll see if you can be my assistant. I'll be more of your teacher than your partner. And who knows? With enough practice, you might actually be able to become a really great detective. That sounds perfect. I can't thank you enough. Who's that? Lem walks around the corner. What's this? Looks like Delilah dropped the files from a convenience store robbery case. The culprit is... I see. Uh-oh. Lem walks over to Delilah and Grace. Hello, ladies. How's our new employee doing? Oh, about that, Lem. Grace and I decided that we'd like to work together. I could really use her help on my cases. She was wrong. Oh, no. Oh, no, she wasn't wrong. I was wrong. I am her, though, in a weird sort of way. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Delilah. I can't let you have Miss Sinclair as your partner. Why not? Because I just filled out her paperwork to be my partner. She really is a prodigy kid. I don't think I would have solved this case without her. By the way, you dropped this. He knows. Partner, to the head detective. I'll see you at 6. Thank you so much for playing the demo for the cold case and blah, blah, blah. We'll be seeing you around, detective. Oh, we'll be finally released on April 21st, 2018. Awesome. I will be playing the shit out of this. I like this. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I hope you stop by again sometime. I'll see you then if you do. I wonder if there's a way... I wonder who it was that... Oh, it was just some random robber. She told us who it was. It wasn't the boyfriend. There was just a lot of stuff pointing to it. Someone just happened to know. I mean, none of the options were just a random robber, though, so it wouldn't have mattered who I chose. Alright, well, thank you so much for sticking with me. Hope you stop by again sometime. See you then, if you do. Did I say that already? Oh, I don't care. Did I actually hit that?